Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
And now, Dylan Moore. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274, 5 homers and 31 RBIs. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Just underway in Arlington. Popped him up. Kiner Falefa has a play, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. It's the Mariners 0, Rangers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yusei Kikuchi gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even .250. 21 homers, 57 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Kiner Falefa.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner Falefa as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
3-0 now. Now the pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Nate.
One out, runner at first. And now here's Nate Lowe. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Kiner Falefa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next, here is Eli White, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. The 0-1 fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Haggerty's under it to make the play and retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Mitch Haniger the next to bat, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Sam Haggerty. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Gallo is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next is Evan White. First pitch on the way. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box, Braden Bishop, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 on its way.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
White, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. And now here is Jose Trevino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
A ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting it.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So now to the plate, Anderson Tejeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9, the designated hitter.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
Ball at the chair.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Ty France.
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Ty France.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Kyle.
Now at the plate is Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Gibson gets the sign and delivers. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And that one is gone. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, number 21 for him on the season, and the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore.
Third baseman, Dylan.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Digging in next, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5, all tied at 1-1.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Joey Gallo now, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here it comes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one.
Now batting, number 53.
Stepping up is Adolis Garcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Bishop is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First offering on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that misses. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Standing in now, Sam Haggerty. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Gibson's ready. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Now into the box, Evan White worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Ready to go.
And here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Nate.
Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Eli White.
Digging in will be Eli White. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Leger Newsom takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Jose Trevino. Lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. White, the runner at third. Culberson at second with one away. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And whoa, almost a disaster as the tag at first saves the throwing error, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So next to bat will be Anderson Tejeda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Braden Bishop. First delivery to him. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 from him. Softly hit out towards short, and one gone.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Ty France.
So here now is Ty France. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. Slow little grounder left side. There's Kiner Falefa, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Seager.
So stepping in is Kyle Seager, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In now, Dylan Moore. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Nick Solak will dig in.
Designated hitter.
And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pitch popped up. Moore is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Gallo, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So here is Adolis Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Gallo is off of first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So now to the plate, Eli White. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
1-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch on the way. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now at the plate, here is Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Gibson looks in. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First delivery to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-1. Stepping in once again is Charlie Culberson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Charlie Culberson.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jose Trevino waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate now, Jose Trevino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anderson.
Next to dig in, Anderson Tejeda. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Has a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is Henniger. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Standing in now, Nick Solak.
Designated hitter.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 1-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The center fielder.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. There's one.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Robert Duggar takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. To the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nate Lowe. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners 1. Taylor Hearn will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Now to bat, Sam Haggerty. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, it'll be Evan White. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Haggerty gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now, Braden Bishop, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the stretch. Line hard deep into left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Ty France, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a one-run game now at 5-4.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
3 runs already home here. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Culberson on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Texas is out in front, 5-4. Striding in is Eli White. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, Eli.
First pitch on the way.
White.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Line towards center field. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in next, Charlie Culberson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball, 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
So next to hit is Jose Trevino. First pitch on its way. In the air out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Kyle Cody has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now into the box is J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cody is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The windup and the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. 0-2, here it comes.
I got count 1 and 2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Tejeda onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
And stepping in, Tom Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1 and 0.
One out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. To short. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Anderson Tejeda. First pitch of the AB on its way. A little bouncer. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Solak. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Gallo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Popped him up. Moore into foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 5-4. Ian Kennedy comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Sam Haggerty. He's set, and the pitch. Here it comes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
The next batter will be Evan White, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Kennedy pauses. Here it comes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Braden Bishop hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. lifted in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and the Rangers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Gibson earns win number 7 on the season. Yusei Kikuchi couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Ian Kennedy earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.